Hello, it is Tuesday. Even though I am sure that it is in fact February or March, my calendar insists that it is the final Tuesday in April. So it is time for me to talk about my April favourites. Firstly, a game. Last month I talked about Tomb Raider. This month I am talking about its sequel, Rise of the Tomb Raider. I have been playing this for a couple of weeks and I love it. I think I preferred the characters in Tomb Raider, but I really like the story in this, and the gameplay, the graphics are really good. It's a very fun game to play because there is a lot of variety in what you have to do. The cutscenes can be quite long, I've noticed. Yesterday I was playing and it was a good 10 minutes before I actually did anything. But yeah, it's a good game, I recommend it. Now a film, I bought Rogue One, a Star Wars story on Blu-ray this month and I love it so much. But my favourite film from this month is Selma, which I only watched at the weekend. It stars David Oyelowo as Martin Luther King and it is about the 1965 voting rights marches from Selma to Montgomery. It's an excellent film, very important, very sad, very good, and I would definitely recommend it as well. Now a TV show, I am breaking the habit of a good couple of years by only talking about one TV show in this favourites video. That TV show is Line of Duty. The penultimate episode of the series was on Sunday, so we have one episode left. I love this show. There are so many twists and turns and shocks, and the story is good and the characters are great. The shock at the end of episode 3 was, for me, the biggest shock yet, and it's a series full of them. I think when this series finishes, I am going to go back and watch the first episodes on Netflix, and probably all of the other episodes, because it's such a labyrinth and I want to refresh my memory. Now a place, this month I visited Greenwich for the second time, I think. I visited the market and had some great street food, including a ramen burger, which I am still thinking about now. It was amazing. And the Maritime Museum, which was good and free, and we were only there for a very short amount of time, so I'd really like to go back. And also the Royal Observatory, which I would recommend, even though you have to pay for that. We saw a show at the planetarium, and I do love a planetarium, and it's the only one in London now. There used to be one next to Madame Tussauds, which I loved, but that is no more, unfortunately. I'd recommend Greenwich if you are looking for a day trip in London, in the London area. And now finally a present. It was Easter this month and I got a chocolate R2-D2. I think this is my favourite Easter egg of all time, despite it not actually being, you know, an egg. I don't know how I'm going to be able to bring myself to eat it, to be honest, but it expires at the end of May, so I'm going to have to figure that out soon. It's so beautiful. So those are my favourite things from April. I would love to know, of course, what some of your favourite things have been from this month, and do you like any of the things I have mentioned? My next video will be tomorrow, a Wandering Wednesday. 2 Wandering Wednesdays in a month. It's a very exciting time here on Quiet as Mouse. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you tomorrow.